Good day to you. Hope you are doing quite well on this Saturday. And this, I guess you could say, it's the 4th of July Eve here in the United States. This is David Richard Albo with Balancing the Tribe, Body, Mind, and Spirit. So, working on your health and wellness, your body, mind, spirit. There's times you need to know when you need to take a day off. Now, let's legitimately say these times you need to take it off versus just you being lazy, don't want to do anything. That's a different ballgame most of the time, but not today. Or at least not this video. I've covered this a couple different times before. There are times, if you start working on yourself long enough, you're going to start knowing your ins and outs, knowing yourself very well. And there are going to be times that you literally need to take a day off. Now, that could be from doing everything or doing certain things. For myself, I noticed during this past week, my training routine was usually 4 in a row, or 4 lifting days before it started over again. So I just finished up the previous routine I was on. Well, let's backtrack there because I did the sandbag training. So I'm talking about for myself, I guess I'm about 3-4 months solid training with maybe I think 1 day off. I did active recovery, which is what I mostly do. I need to do active recovery. However, during this past week, during the training, I noticed mentally I was more of a challenge and even physically was a challenge. So it's like, okay, I need to reluctantly, because I like doing something, take a day off. So I've done no training today on Saturday. Tomorrow just happens to be 4th of July. I'm going to do no training tomorrow as well. And it's interesting, I'm doing my hand signals here, but they're down my way so you can't see them. But yeah, for myself, for mentally and physically, I'm actually taking 2 days off of no training, which is definitely odd. And but it's kind of going through as I did. I've been kind of lazy today overall, just chilling. Matter of fact, I haven't even turned my computer on yet today. And sometimes you do need that. You need to realize when do you need a physical and or mental and or spiritual day off. Hopefully not spiritual too much, but I think you kind of get what I'm talking about here. And yeah, for myself, yeah, I said I go through and notice the training the last week. Excuse me, because it was my 3rd time going through this particular routine, so I did each workout 3 times. And this it was the struggle sometimes there. Mentally, it was more difficult. Some of them were better, but overall, it was more of a challenge. And I was okay. Let me finish off this routine and let me take a break because I want to change up routines anyway. As a matter of fact, for myself, because I've been doing the sandbag training and then to free weight training, I'm actually going to do body weight for the next probably 8 weeks or so. Go back to that Zach Evanish's body weight bodybuilding, just to get my joints and stuff a break and do something a little different. But yeah, find out from yourself. Is it you're going through and you just can't seem to focus no matter what you do? Is what you're doing a drag? Is like pulling teeth trying to get you to do some work? You know, now granted, there's a job you really hate. That's a different factor, but yeah, just realize the things you do normally, you have no problems doing, you train pretty well, you get focused. And if all that starts to switch, even right now myself, I put on a little bit around the abdomen a little because I was doing more of a bodybuilding program, so you got to eat more to kind of put the size on. And I think I might have indulged a little too much on certain things. Plus, my sleep hasn't been right. So any benefits you normally get from exercise are starting to reverse a little bit. So those are some signs for me that I need to take a day off. A little bit of sleep issues, a little bit of stuff around the abdomen, the lack of concentration, and lack of physical energy sometimes during the training sessions. Those were some telltale signs for myself that I need to take a day off. So that's what I've been doing. Happens to be the weekend here. And again, it's a 4th of July weekend, but really don't got anything planned. But yeah, just make sure you know the telltale signs. Let them know when you're basically in a sense, I don't necessarily want to say burnt out, though it can be one, but just realize when you really force yourself and things aren't working out, that might be a time for you to say, okay, let me take a break and kind of chill for a little bit. All right, so that's what I got for you today. Maybe actually you get a chance to do that regularly on a weekly basis, whatever it may be. So let me know your thoughts on that. Hopefully you're having a good 4th of July weekend, start of it anyways. We will catch you next time. So take care and balance into you. Bye-bye.